Hi, it's Adela from Procrastination.com. Now we will look at a practical tool we call heroism. Heroism is always perceived as something grand, something super heroic, like saving the world. But heroism is actually as well about little challenges and obstacles that we face every day. We have learned this method from Professor Philip Zimbardo from Stanford University, that had become famous for the Stanford prison experiment. He took a bunch of regular everyday people and separated them in two groups. Over the weekend, the first group got arrested at their homes and was placed in a made-up prison at the university campus. The other group from the experiment was already there playing the guards. So what do you think will happen to the people when you place them into the position of prison guards? Well, honestly, nothing nice. The group of guards became drastically evil and tormented the inmates, and the experiment had to be prematurely finished. Zimbardo then spent the next 40 years of his life researching why are some people evil and some not. He was as well curious about why do we become heroes? Who are the people that stop and help at the scene of a car accident? Or the ones who are brave enough to say their opinion even if it is unpopular? He discovered that the heroism and evil inside us has the same cause. When we had met Zimbardo in person, we asked him what to do to fight procrastination. He did a weird thing. He took a black marker and drew a big spot on his forehead. We did not understand what is going on. We even questioned his sanity for a bit. But he taught us the most valuable lesson. When you first make the spot on your forehead, you ride the train, you go shopping, people would look at you strangely and it'll make you very, very uncomfortable. But after a little bit of time, you would stop minding their stares. That is the moment when you leave your comfort zone. These comfort zones can be our warm bed in the morning or our car, but it can be as well our social comfort zone, the one where we are a part of the crowd or social group. We can become heroes by leaving this comfort zone, by not snoozing our alarm clock, standing up for our opinions, or stopping at the car accident. With every time we leave our comfort zone, we are becoming more prone to leaving it more in the future. Zimbardo has discovered that the core of heroism is leaving the comfort zone as much as we can. Our happiness really lies in the discomfort zone. Many people believe that if they have their comfort zone, their big house, great car, and a swimming pool, they would be happy. But this is not true. To be happy in life, we need to step outside of our comfort zones. Gandhi explains it nicely in his quote, "To do what we fear is the first step to success." Or the quote attributed to Albert Einstein, "The person who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The person who walks alone is likely to find himself in places no one has ever seen before." So now we know that people are not primarily evil, but they can become evil. This can be caused by two things. Either this behavior escalates in the groups. During a protest, one person throws a small rock, the other one bigger rock, and so on. If there is no one to stand up to this, it will end up in a massive conflict. This is what has happened during the prison experiment. The guards were not evil at the beginning, but the evil behavior slowly escalated. One guard started with a small punishment, the other one with a big one, and so on. The other evil comes from passivity. People become observers and they're not helping others when they should. In the city that I was born, a guy died at the train station and no one helped him. CCTV showed people walking around him and no one has helped. Do you think those people were evil? No. They were just not brave enough to act. Evil comes from lack of confidence, out of lack of heroism. The key is always to be the first one to act. If you stop by the accident, the others would follow. And even if it's the hardest thing to act first, it is the most crucial. And sometimes heroism is not only about acting, but as well about not following the evil crowd. The more heroes there will be in our society, the better our world will be. Edmund Burke nicely described this in his quote, "For evil to win, it is enough that good people don't do anything." And even Einstein said that the world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who stand by and do nothing. So there are 3 ways how to put heroism in your everyday life. First, train it on the small things. Don't snooze, take a cold shower, or arrive at work and do the most difficult thing as the first thing in the morning. Second, be heroes in front of yourself. True character is revealed when nobody else is watching. And third, apply the rule of 3 heartbeats. Japanese samurais had a rule to act within 3 heartbeats. 1, 2, 3, and act. If you don't act by 3, your brain might find an excuse for not to act at all. 3 seconds are enough to evaluate the risk and act. To fight against procrastination, heroism is one of the most important things. Let us be heroes in our fight against procrastination, and let us make our lives and lives of the other ones around us much better.